Welcome to Lolcow Crypt. Come in, come all. Settle down. I'm about to sprint across the house and get a drink. Maybe go to the bathroom. Maybe do some of that. But let's roll the intro and hopefully this 2 minutes is enough time. I'm gonna run!
What a forward young man you are!
Loca vato locos, can't do low.
Smoke, twisted steel, ice cream truck with a devil wheel. Olympus cracks, torches spit, old gods whisper as the signal hits. Moving clips and UFOs, where it stops nobody knows. Flash, flash, something hit. Whole room losing it. Don't lose grip. Something weird inside the crypt. Crypt in the current, crypt in the crypt. Twisted myth signal with a grin on its lip. One sees the signal, one's already slipped. Strange lights, strange trips, shadows start to shift. In the crypt, twisted myth signal from the mothership. Click, click, watch the whole room flip. Flash, flash. Click, click. Something weird inside the crypt. Woo.
Ooh.
I'm muted. Hello!
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm
take it, Josh,
pushing the
go.
magic button! Wait, it doesn't work. I swear my shit just doesn't like me ever anymore. This is not okay, man. Oh, no way!
Dude, 5 recruits? That's totally gnarly. Somebody get these people their hats and shit.
We made something beautiful, something rare. A show about the strange with 2 idiots who care. I checked the list twice like a broke-ass Santa Claus, and all I found was me just grasping at straws.
Josh wore the bunny suit, Jaffe can sneeze on command.
Like the stream.
We gave our all and still can't fill the stand.
Text the Messiah, other shows are eating fine.
But the crypt stays crownless, like it's cursed by design. Just one little crown, one shiny little hat.
One brave bastard to say,
I'll pay for that. Your name goes right here, right in the song.
the best show on earth.
Where you belong.
Wowza!
Well,
What
what
a
is
day.
going on? Welcome to the crypt. Welcome, Joshua, to the crypt. It smells weird in here today, but I don't mind. I kind of like it.
It certainly
I do
does.
not mind. You goddamn right. All right, I'm coming in. I'm coming in hot. 1 second, folks. I just wanted to
Hot.
tweet out that we were doing this live show.
No, you're totally fine.
Yes, I'm coming in hot.
Hot.
Hello.
It's a very
Yeah, it's
beautiful
nice to see
day.
you.
It's a very beautiful day. You know, it's not too hot. It's a very nice day, actually. You know, I started to feel a bit funny. I was worried that I wouldn't be here, but I was like, of course I'll fucking be here. It's Crypt, baby. Of course I'll be here.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why were you worried you wouldn't be here? Oh,
Well, I
because it's so
started to feel a
hot?
bit funny earlier. No, it's not hot anymore. I just started to feel a bit funny. But I
Oh,
think maybe
like
I ate and I
sick?
feel a bit better now. Yeah, kind of. But
Oh,
I feel
okay,
good now.
alright.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I understand. Well, listen. I want to talk to these fine people before we get too far into it, Josh, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
PJ Equine Lady, thank you so much for being a pay pig for a month. That
Yes,
is a
thank you.
lot of money and a lot of commitment, and we
think it was
so
actually
very
2,
much appreciate.
Technically,
Well,
because she was
2,
last
1,
month too, right?
I don't know, but I just know that she's here, and she's here for our time of need, and she's holding us, and she says it'll be all right.
Aww,
It'll be all right.
that's very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, PJ. And then she comes around, opens up the pocketbook, and drops 5 gifted memberships. You can't complain. That's pretty goddamn generous. Thank you, PJ
Thank you,
Equine Lady. We
PJ.
appreciate it. Sleepy Shortcut,
What
Vanworld,
the
2 months. Thank you so much.
fuck? Wait.
Whoa.
Thanks.
That's not a member. That's a benefactor, dude. Dude. We got a
What?
king in the desert and shit.
What?
That's fucking rad, man.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a
That sound was never played
goddamn
before.
Cock-a-doodle minute. I'm taking my clothes off.
That is a
not.
good idea. No, don't, because people have been very angry about Turbo doing that
Jesus
lately. you know.
Christ, PJ Equine, that's so much money.
Holy
That's so much
shit.
support, man. This show could use it. We sure do appreciate that,
Oh my
buddy.
god, I might
Thank
cry.
you so much.
I might
Courage, we
cry.
got a crown. Come here, Courage. You come up
I
here,
might
and I'll give you a
cry.
chip. Come here. Up. This is for PJ Equine. Yeah, your baby. Look,
Holy shit.
look. Say thank you. Say thank you to PJ Equine, okay?
Oh,
Mwah.
that's crazy, man. Thank you so
That's
much.
great. Thank you,
Hey,
buddy. Thank you, PJ.
that song is now going to be wholly dedicated to PJ. The
Yeah,
start.
tomorrow when you tune in tomorrow at the new time, it's going to be PJ Equine's theme song.
Special song, yeah. Look at that.
Staggeringly
Holy shit.
generous. Thank you very much. She hit the lottery today. She's like, I'm tossing out money for free. Everybody takes the money. Thank you, PJ. That's a big deal. I'm going to have a hard time not being just focused on that, but I can't. I got a show to do, but that's really generous. Thank
Yes,
you
thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Yes, the more money, Alice in Wonderland, you spend, the more treats I give the dog. Yeah, because it's Courage's, it's Tech's dog. I don't give a shit. Here's the deal about that goddamn dog. We had my dog we put down recently, but there was a time I left him home alone and he got into the bag of food and he almost died. I mean, these fuckers will keep eating till they explode. They don't have no trigger in their brain, at least no dog I've ever owned, where they say, I'm full, I'm done. But yes, if you guys want to keep spending the money, I'll keep feeding the dog. We'll see what happens. Tracy says California earthquake 5.9 on the Richter scale. The one up north a couple days ago, or there was one we just had. That San Andreas fault's getting, I mean, big earthquakes are going all over the
that
globe.
Venezuela one was insane.
Yes, that's exactly right. But I don't know what there's Tracy. Tracy, you're such a Tracy the transphobe. You'll never live it down. Tracy came into the chat one night and said terrible things about the trans community, which I take issue with. I think that's so awful. Up until then, she was a delightful, whimsical skedaddler. She'd call into the Discord, she'd call into the show, and then suddenly one of the people that you think is a fan of what you do lays out their true colors. That's the most heartbreaking part of the parasocial aspect of streaming and making videos, is you think you know someone, and then like there's this guy who used to watch my shows on a variety of channels. And the last month, like, I think he hit his head and maybe he's like changed his personality. He used to be all into like DMT and spiritual this, and I want to explore. And no, now he's just an asshole to me. And I'm just like, what the fuck happened? Why are you such a dick? I thought we were like pals. And he's just like a total fucking dick, man. But that said, though, if you've come to terms with your transphobia, Tracy, you are welcome here, and I would love to know about the earthquake that you are talking about. Okay, all right. Rocker Matt is in the chat asking about, now again, I'm very gun shy, truth be told, about doing goals at the moment, right? Because
fuck it.
Well,
We'll just have a good day.
but only because he's saying, hey, are we going to do a thing for watching Obsession tonight,
I'd
which
love
is
to
now
watch
out.
Obsession.
I would love to, and I'm going to watch it anyway. I'm this close to just doing a Jaffe Film Festival and to hell with everybody else because I want to watch Obsession, Undertone, and Hokum. But I may just be like, fuck it, fuck it. But maybe we will rock them at it. Depends on the people. Depends on what the people want. But we have great horror stories and delightful, interesting stories for you today, regardless.
We do.
You don't even need Obsession. We have some delightful things. We're going to be talking about clavicular today. We're going to be talking about the Brits and their weird shit today.
Apparently, by the way. Yes, apparently. We stand on caution on that, okay?
I know. We have to be careful.
We'll check.
We have to be careful. Yes. We have, I have a test that's going to tell you if you are a psychopath or not. That's going to be a lot of fun, Josh. And Josh, and then we got a crazy thing that happened in Congress today as it relates. These were the first hearings on the MK Ultra program, which was the kind of, astral projection and weird CIA mind reading. We'll talk about that too. They had the first hearings in like 40, 50 years. And there is some explosive testimony that I'm prepared to play. So, but in Josh was telling me, Pixel says, no test required. I'm a psychopath. You goddamn right. And Josh has a bunch of stories. Josh going to kick us off with some of the greatest stories from the internet while I sit here and eat this burrito from our sponsor, Rubio's Baja Grill.
You're damn
the goddamn best Mexican food in California, taking over the world. Go to Rubio's, enter Josh10. You get 10% off your first meal, and they'll suck your cock behind the counter. Here we go. Josh, go.
That's a tall order. What's up,
Depends
guys?
on the size of your cock. I
suppose so, yeah.
Hey, depends on the size of your cock.
Yeah, I suppose that's important.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm sure many of you have heard or seen online recently that there was a very large creature who went missing recently. And what does the internet do when said creature goes missing? And what is said creature? Well, the creature is, let me pull her up on screen. She's very lovely. She's very beautiful. And she was memed to death. I shouldn't say that. She is alive. She is definitely alive. Look, here she is. This is Gracie. She went missing in Texas. And my first thought immediately is, how the fuck do you lose a giraffe? How does a giraffe escape? 1 and 2, how do you lose it? I mean,
and then you realize,
look at this.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas is really huge and wide open, right? And then you got all the like. To be fair, you can barely see it here as well.
No, it's giraffe-laged for sure. That's a pretty good blend.
That is very good camouflage. Now I think about it. Yeah. Well, the internet thought they were funny, and I did have this pulled up, but I freak closed my browser. I'm gonna just pull up X real quick. If you search for Gracie the giraffe, you will find that everyone went absolutely crazy. Like every business ever. Hold on, let me switch my screen to this other browser.
They lost it from like a safari park or a zoo? Like, how did it get away to begin with?
Yeah, so she came from
oh no!
She wandered off of a place called Cedar Hollow Ranch in Leakey, Texas, on June 12th for 2 weeks, and nobody could find her at all. The post went viral, and within 24 hours, everyone around the world was making shit like this. Oh no, she's fine. She's just tubing,
the baby.
Yeah, and there's just endless amounts of people like. Man, Grace the giraffe is here again, getting more stuff financed. I swear she's a hoarder.
I hope somebody put her in the back rooms. Somebody has to have put her in the back rooms. That would have been great.
Oh my god, that would have been great, yeah. But there's...
Oh no.
Where's this one at? This was Gracie, missing for 2 weeks, escaping. Today she was spotted at Dolly's Tennessean travel shop. She's been on a world tour. What was that other one I saw? She was rallying or something down here somewhere. She was in like a rally car. Am I unpopular?
But they did find what is Rubio? Look at Marco Rubio down there, little Marco.
Is that him there?
Something. Yeah, that's him there.
That's him trying to. Yeah. There's only one man who can find her,
man. To find or what was her buddy's name? I forget what her buddy's name is.
People putting them in their gym photos as well. Excellent. I met a really cool new gym partner.
Yeah, PJ says, did she visit the Toys R Us store? She's like, what
she
the
went
fuck is going on here?
everywhere. Yeah.
In my fucking name. Alice says, how do you lose a giraffe? You don't love them enough. Think about that for a second.
Exactly.
It'll come to you. Oh,
This one
well,
here?
Now that is
RCW
cool.
Wrestling. Yeah.
That is fucking cool. I love that. I would watch Animal.
Do you think this actually helped her be found, or do you think it was more of a like less help?
I think it. I don't think so. I mean, I assume that there is some kind of process. Here's the thing you have to really think about, though. You have to think about the fact that these animals that escape, I mean, they have, I don't know how smart giraffes are supposed to be, but a lot of these animals that are really smart, they have, consciousness, cognizance.
Yeah.
And they probably are like, I don't want to be here. Like if this had been an animated Pixar movie, we'd all be rooting for Gracie to get the fuck away from
out of there.
From the zoo. Do you think we should just shut zoos down?
Yeah, let's just let them roam free and see what happens, right?
Like, well, not roam free, but I wondered, is this really, I would rather spend my money on, drones that we can watch live drone cams and go, oh, if you want to see a giraffe, you'll see it in the wild.
It's habitat.
Like that would be the coolest website, which would basically just be a zoo that has really professional, not just a webcam that's stationary, but has like people manning it and stuff. So they're always trying to get the best shots. And then you have things you can click and it's like, oh, let's actually go to Africa and look at the apes that Jane Goodall studied. And here's a video in the side playing of Jane Goodall talking about the great apes and stuff. I mean, that would be a much better zoo. I don't need to see these things in captivity at all.
Yeah, I've always had that trouble with zoos, but then they got this like whole program, right? I forget what the abbreviation is, and they're like, oh, these are the best zoos that are, give them the
I'm sure
actually
that's
rehabilitate
the case.
and try and get them back out there.
We have somebody in the chat, Kamrata Dina, I think that's how I say it. Zoologist, marine ecologist here. That's a cool job. Giraffes are surprisingly intelligent animals with strong memories, complex social relationships, and the ability to learn from experience. So my question to you, Kamra, would be, when these animals do this, do you have any insight into, like, they want to get away? And it's like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to be found and returned. I want out of this place. Or do you think
forever?
This was kind of like more of an accident and she wandered and then she got lost? I have no idea.
Oh, shit, I need to turn this goal off. I need to turn that goal off right now. Oh my dear Lord. Sorry.
That's a great, cool job though, man. How'd you get that job? That's awesome.
What was that?
What an amazing start to the new schedule with a crown. So happy for you guys. Well deserved. Let's kick butt in July. I'm ready.
Beautiful.
Sparkles.
Thank you so much.
2 hearts.
Thank you
sparkles.
so much.
Thank you for the sparkles.
Let's be clear. Sparkles. 2 hearts. Sparkles. He's like, I don't want you to forget that.
This picture that I've got up, hold on, let me just, because I have to pull OBS up to save myself. This picture here, everyone was sending this one around like it was real. Not with the guy here. Imagine this guy isn't here.
That's Marco Rubio. That's Marco.
But imagine he isn't there. They sent this the picture behind it as if it was real, but there's a lot of things like the police thing here is like all messed up. The text, these signs are messed up, and then like this isn't the correct police car at all because the line doesn't run through and it's not missing the badge.
Not real. I mean, where did they ultimately find it?
Then you got
was
cars.
it just in that?
I think
in that desert picture. You were showing?
Yeah, I'll pull it up in a sec. So people are making fake ones and passing them off as real as well, which is obviously not helpful. Like this one where they had cars coming down this way, and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck are they doing? So let me pull up the article on which she's been found.
By the way, thank you for that very generous super chat. The new schedule, so starts tomorrow. We move to a new time. We move to the A circuit at 10:30 a.m. California time, which is that 1:30, 10, 11, 12, 1:30 East Coast. I don't know what that does to the Brits, but it's a better time for us. We hope to see you guys migrate over there. We would appreciate it if you can make it happen. Thank you guys, and thank you.
It's a damn glorious time. There was a $5,000 reward for finding her.
She was feeding. Wait, go back up for a minute.
This says soon, but this said she was found.
It says no. Go back down. Go back down.
Go back down.
Yeah, stop there, if you would please. Okay, so she was last seen on a game camera roughly 100 miles northwest of San Antonio. She vanished. She's only 3 or 4. After she was feeding on a hillside, she found her way to an unfenced area and just left.
You found out.
Okay.
But it said here, when I clicked on the article, it said this was she's found. It says she's found in Texas. So where's the update on this? Is it at the top, I guess? Here we go.
Bottom.
Went missing. Da, 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 da. She was found on Friday morning about 4 miles south of the ranch after Jones conducted an aerial search with help from an aviation company. Okay. I guess
Mr. Jones has contacted his veterinarian.
to safely capture
they're going
her.
to safely bring her home.
Lovely.
Comra says it's hard to tell when it comes to giraffes. Giraffes naturally roam huge distances and can walk 5-10 miles a day in the wild. Even in captivity, that instinct is to wander is still very much in them. They're very curious. Okay. So maybe she wasn't like, trying to get the fuck out of Dodge, but in my fantasies.
Well,
we've
seen enough Disney and Pixar movies, like you say. We've seen Madagascar. They escaped that zoo. They're happy doing it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I'm bothered that my idea of a zoo needs to become the norm. I would love that zoo. I would sponsor.
I don't think people would be happy.
Why do you have to go fucking?
I would be
see
happy
it
with that
for real.
But some people would be like,
"Oh
no, I need to see it up close. I need to see with my own eyes." Then
then go to a place where you can watch them and go to a safari if it's that important to you. Farnsworth says my grandpa wanders also. We put a bell on him. You got him right.
They should do that next. People should make AI photos when someone's grandpa goes missing and say, I found him. He's playing checkers with my fucking dad or something.
I don't know if this is the norm in the world or in America, but in my neighborhood, when we'll get these San Diego PD helicopters flying over when someone has gone wandering with dementia or whatever, and they'll just be like, we're looking for Bob, Cocteau Stone. He's 86. He's wearing this. If you are him, come home. If you're not, because that's how they find these people.
Those,
but I didn't get that in LA. I didn't get that in San Francisco. I get it here in San Diego. So
did you get?
Hopefully,
you get those little alerts on your phone in America when like someone goes missing, like a young
Amber
person?
Alerts.
Yeah,
which is great. I mean, I'm sure they've been very helpful. I've never
have those.
Yeah, but who wants to steal a bread?
Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right about that.
It's like,
no, you're damn right.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you about the breads. This may be a cliche.
This
is a different one. This is a different one. We're not getting to that one yet. But this one may be a cliche, but it is one of the best things the Brits have going for them, which is this delightful reputation. So there is a 96-year-old Army veteran, and he said these 14 words before he died. He was in hospice care.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
I saw the headline. I didn't click into it. I was wondering what they were, but I was like captivated by something else.
It's very British, in my opinion. I want you to tell me if it's true. So the grandfather was described as a, quote, very British gentleman type who had served as a captain in the army during the Suez Canal crisis. Final weeks, he was confined to a bed. He had a nurse round the clock, blah, blah, blah. Okay. His grandson recounted how on the day of his passing, the grandfather requested a cup of tea, drank it, and then rose from his bed with a sudden spring of energy, which does happen. That is a common thing. Like right when you're about to go, a lot of hospice nurses will report that their patients, you get like a burst, and then you're gone. But he jumps up, he runs to the wardrobe. He says, right, I want to show you exactly what I want to be buried in. And as he's walking over, he collapses. He absolutely collapses. And then the caregiver rushes over, and here were his last words, which I think is very British, but you tell me if this is just a cliche.
Agree with you.
He falls on the floor, the nurse rushes over, and he says, right, if it's all good with you, I'm going to go now. It's like, I don't want to bother you too much, but I think it's time I expire. Is that all right? And she looked at him and says, yeah, it's fine. You can go. And then he died as she held him.
What I will say is us British people love to understate everything, which can be troubling when talking to Americans sometimes, you know. But like even asking for the salt is overcomplicated. It's, oh, would you possibly quite maybe be able to pass me the salt, please, my dear boy? You know, like, you know, you've got to prolong the sentence. You have to.
But is that because of insecurity? Like the Brits? Yeah, well, I was going to say, what is the impetus or the origin of that kind of behavior? Because it presents as very meek, right? Like, I don't want to trouble you. But I wonder, maybe it's because the Brits have suffered a lot of shit that Americans haven't. So they're like, look, we know life is tough. And, you know, we had our cities bombed. We had Henry VIII. We get it. So is it possible, if it's not too inconvenient, I would love to get some beans on my toast.
Well, I think you're not too far from, you know, there. What I will say is it is the reluctancy to have a big fuss made. We don't like a fuss. We hate that shit.
Why though? Why? Just like, it's just a culture. There's no reason you don't know why.
It's our politeness is more indirect. Okay, but we are very polite about not making a big fuss. Now, there are outliers, of course. There are Karens everywhere, all around the world. But I don't know why or where it comes from. I think it's just the stiff upper lip mentality, you know, the keep calm and carry on. And, you know, I don't know.
Look, I think that's a nice fucking thing. I wish Americans had some stuff like that wasn't so stupid. Like, oh, freedom.
Yeah.
What's that mean? I don't know.
Exactly, it creates plausible deniability as well, right? Like you could be like, you know, he's a bit full of himself, you know,
a little bit.
And then you can
Sammy,
backtrack.
thank you so much. Says Josh would ask for a can of beans or matzo ball soup. You goddamn right. Why is Josh dressed as a Christopher Cross album cover? If you know, you know. Right. If you don't, I can't help you. But, well...
Is he a bad guy?
He's like one of the kings of yacht rock. Had some great music in the early 80s. And his album, he won the Grammy for Best Album.
I'm looking.
With the song Ride Like the Wind and Sailing.
Off it. I'm looking at it. Right, let me pull it up.
He's not saying you look like Chris Cross personally. He's saying the
album cover. I've got
shirt.
It. Yeah, you know, close enough, but not quite. Let me pull it up. That's like this one here. Is this the album cover?
Let's see.
I guess it's like leaves here, and then.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, would you say it's close enough? I mean, you know.
Yeah. He was
these people.
He was great though. He was absolutely great. I saw that documentary on Yacht Rock recently, and it was really, really good. You should check out, says Commer, the 4D immersive zoos in China. That's how zoos should be. No animals are suffering. I'll look it up.
That is interesting. Maybe we should look that up. But no, I think the thing about the British guy is very accurate. Very accurate indeed. I don't think... I thought it was going to be crazy, because I know you have another one that might... trigger me.
I will bring I will bring that one up. I will bring that one up very, very soon.
It's gonna piss. I think it's really gonna get to me. I don't know why yet, but I think it will.
Let's see. There should be a video of this. I'm looking at it right now, but I'm
the immersive zoos.
Yeah, well, they're holographic zoos, and it looks cool, but I need a video.
Let me close this bloody go off before it keeps doing this. Oh my god. Well, guys, I am excited for tomorrow, going on slightly earlier. I think Gay is before us, so that will be interesting. I think that's I think the gay audience would be vastly different. Does anybody here watch Gay? I'm just curious.
I every now and then clicked on it when Tech was on it with that show, but I don't think he's on it anymore, is he?
No, he's not. It's Phantom from Alpha with Iceman. Yeah.
Which is no, I don't really watch it.
Beautiful, really. I can imagine how wonderful it truly is. I know they had a guy on there today, an absolute crazy guy who has occurred in the universe who I don't even want to speak about his questionable activities. But I think he can give Iceman a run for his money, for real.
Yeah, that's good. Check this out.
Oh, is this the China thing?
This is the 4D zoo.
All right, while I'm watching this, I'm going to blow my nose, which I will definitely do with my camera off. I'm still here.
And I guess it's interactive, so they'll respond. So it's like AR glasses, I think is what it is.
I mean,
I don't know if
Wait.
that's what she's talking about,
This
but
can't be
that's kind of cool.
This is really. Oh, I can't hear it. Let me turn it up.
Oh, I don't
Is
have any
there sound?
volume on
Oh,
it.
there's no sound.
I didn't turn it on. So I was just,
okay.
yeah.
You're just captivated.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, AR is going to change the world when they come out with
horror
AR
movies.
that is affordable and light. It's insanely it will be the next big disruptive technology beyond like the internet was. It will change the world. It's staggeringly cool.
Horror movies like that.
You'll get them, and you know what else you'll get like that? You'll go to wrestling events. Like, did you see here? I'll show you. This is what it'll be like if you go watch a wrestling event. It's anime stage AI visuals or something.
Anime stage AI visuals.
Right. So this is not real.
Is this like from K-pop stuff?
It's not real though. It's done with AI, but this is what it'll be like, right? Like it might be AR, like their phones might be showing this. But if you go watch like WWE or whatever, they'll start having fucking Street Fighter moves and shit because they'll be able to do it. And that's crazy. That shit's crazy. And they're going to do it everywhere. I mean, it's not just going to be in entertainment. It's going to be in the grocery store. It's going to be, you're walking down the cereal aisle and the fucking, Toucan Sam from Fruit
that's
Loops
going to
pops
piss
out
off
of the box.
so many old people.
I know.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I love when old people get pissed at new stuff. It makes me so happy.
Well, there's bad news though. There is a story that happened today from Meta, and this is some crazy shit, man.
No, not them.
It's related. Meta AI is getting better at reading your thoughts without cracking open your skull. Here's what they did.
Piss off, is it?
This is amazing though. So what they did is they took 2,500 people that were mentally healthy, ages like 20 to like 55.
Okay.
And they just had them type shit. And they were reading their brain. They were reading their the brain waves. And it's a little more complicated than that.
So they were just typing whatever came to mind. Really?
No. They were typing the same words, right?
Ooh.
And so what they did here's what it says. They had 9 healthy volunteers, not 20, who they typed more than 2,500 sentences. Throughout 3 sessions, their brain activity was monitored via magnetoencephalography. Okay. MEG, which measures the minuscule electric fields produced by neural activity in the brain.
Okay.
All those typed sentences and brain scans then served as the raw training data. And it was fed into AI. And the AI basically now is able to read the brain activity coming off someone and use this data to go, oh, this person is thinking that, right? Okay. So the first time they did it, it was 48% accurate. And now this is version 2 that they just announced today. It's 78% accurate. And this is early fucking days, right? So think about that. We're not too far away from marketing, unfortunately, the government, unfortunately, being able to know what you're thinking without they know what you're thinking. And I assume it goes both ways. They might be able to send a signal into your brain, but that maybe not. They didn't say that. I'm just guessing. But they would, hey, did you murder this person? No, I didn't. Okay. Let me put the little thing up to you. Yeah, you did. Now, I don't know if it's admissible, but isn't that something?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is. I mean, does this mean so could we get rid of keyboards as well? Is that going to be part of it?
It will absolutely, I imagine. I don't think that's what they're thinking at the moment.
No, they're not, but that's what I'm saying, like an alternative thought. We could, fuck keyboards, get rid of them. I can type with my brain.
Yeah. But then you got to be real careful that you actually...
I don't trust them.
I don't trust
them. They haven't got a good company image at all.
No,
they do not.
Then you got to be real careful. It becomes a new kind of training where it's like you've got to be able to know what thoughts you're sending out that the computer can pick up on. Like spies and shit will have some kind of weird thing going on where they can.
Oh God, yeah.
Maybe they'll have like a duality where they know they're sending out the thought. It's like playing piano. One hand does one thing.
Yeah.
Part of their brain is sending out a thought that they know is bullshit. It's their cover story, but then they can keep in their brain the actual who they are, but they've they've compartmentalized it so it doesn't get read by the computer.
Oh, I'm
Come on,
scared though. I'm scared of let's say that we live in a world where you can control computers with your brain, or your phone. Let's say your phone, right? And then you accidentally think, oh fuck my boss, he's an asshole, and you send off a text to him. And he's like,
yes.
Huh? I'm an asshole. What? And you're like, oh shit, no, wasn't meant to send that. Right. Wasn't meant to send that.
That's right. Or
that would be crazy.
Like, you're having an affair, and you're think about this.
Ooh.
You're having the sex with the old wife, and you're thinking about the new girl at the work.
Oh God, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And she picks up on that. It's over.
I would go very badly. Full transparency would be nice, actually, says Real Willie Farnsworth. I don't know. Would you honestly be happy, Jaffe, if we had full transparency in the world and everybody just gave their honest to God thoughts?
It's like
it was
Ricky
all on the
Gervais
table.
Movie, The Invention of Lying.
Yes, The Invention of Lying. Yes, that was a good movie. I liked the idea of it. It wasn't as good as it could have been as a movie, but I liked the idea of it. Definitely.
But yes, I. Okay, so this is what I mean. Like, if you got put into a sleep capsule and you woke up in 1,000 years, I think you wouldn't understand, because people, if we survive as a species and this continues, the way we see the world will change. Like, if we do have thought transparency, I don't think it's good or bad. It's bad for us in this time. I think a whole society would evolve around it, and you'd have something that we couldn't recognize. Like what that would be. Like, what does a society look like if there is basically no lying? It probably is horrible at first, but then as people get born into it and they build systems and infrastructure and businesses and all that around it, maybe it becomes... I'd
hate to say it, but Alice brings up a great point. She says, this is why I love Black Mirror. They cover these kind of weird thoughts. And they really do. They do it really well as well on a lot of episodes. You probably should watch Black Mirror, Jaffe. You'd love that shit. You'd love that shit.
I haven't watched it all. And maybe that should be a goal one day. When we move to the new time slot, we just do Black Mirror watch parties and get through the whole... I think there's 4 seasons now.
There's a fair few. There's 4 or 5. I can't remember. Phantom Void for $5 says, imagine you have to pay a subscription service to not get ads blasted into your brain. Yeah.
I almost don't need to imagine it, because you're absolutely fucking right. That's coming.
I mean, you guys are the absolute worst for it. Like, like I said before, the medications advertisements, the fucking political advertisements, the huge billboards on the highway when you're supposed to just drive and concentrate on driving. They're these huge billboards. What the fuck is that about? Like, that's
anywhere
just crazy.
And everywhere they can advertise. China is putting ads in low orbit, I believe. I don't know if they've done it yet. I'm not fucking with you. Let me see if I can find a picture. China ads low.
Okay, listen, Willie. I didn't say arse blasted in any way that pertains to me, and I don't think I did say it. Did I say that? Ads. I said ads blasted. Fucker. Okay. I didn't say arse blasted. Oh my God, these people. I need to.
What'd they do? What happened? What are you doing? You sucking a dick?
Looks that way.
Hello, Governor. Why are you sucking a dick?
I was joking to death, actually. I wasn't sucking a dick. This is the LOLCOW universe. Have you ever seen anyone else suck a dick on screen? Actually, close enough. Fupa did suck a vibrator that one time.
Yeah, give it time. It'll happen.
Did you see that, by the way? The Fupa, basically her punishment was to have a vibrator, a bullet to be exact, in her mouth while she spoke for the whole stream, and she didn't really do that very well, but there were times where she was trying to talk seriously, and it was like, really cool.
She sounds like Kate Hepburn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. You don't know who that is. It's so sad.
Something like Keller, I imagine. I don't know.
It's so sad and so weird to get older and know that the people that were just titans of industries, not like robber barons.
Hepburn, the actress.
But
of course I do.
Younger. Well, I know you do, but I mean, it's like most people your age would have no clue who the fuck Kate Hepburn is. Just like when you are 60 years old, 55 years old, you'll probably be amazed that people are like, Taylor Swift? Who?
Oh, don't bring her up again. You are obsessed. You are obsessed.
Yes, I love her. Or that guy that's big in Europe, that Robbie Williams guy that I just wish they'd stop.
He's not.
Really? They just always tell us
he thinks he's a megastar. But he's not made it in the US, so what really is he? If you can't make it there, you haven't really made it. Like proper, you haven't made. To make it big as an artist, you have to make it all over the world. Like big.
But I don't know why he hasn't. I mean,
I don't know why either.
Pushed him ad nauseum in America, but it just kind of feels like nobody gives a shit.
There's a
about
lot
him
of British artists that are very talented that don't make it. Like, you guys don't know who Mika is. Mika, he was great back in the day. Big girls, you are beautiful. Diet Coke and a pizza, please. Diet Coke, I'm on my knees saying, hey girl, you are beautiful. It's about fat women. It's great. I love that song. It's about big ladies being beautiful. Oh, it's great song, guys. Everyone crack out your Mika. Big ladies. Oh, what's it called? Big girls. I love it.
Commerce says, if we keep capitalism, progress will just keep turning into control and exploitation for the ruling class, because anything that doesn't make money gets ignored, even when it would actually help. Oh yeah. I don't know what we're going to replace capitalism with yet, but it may not need to
Communism.
be replaced. But well,
Americans love that shit.
That's not going to work either, I suppose.
No,
but
definitely not.
We need like a improved capitalism, because there are good things about the free market and capitalism, but this is in America. Anyway, we're not going to get political.
Grace Kelly.
So, yeah. I don't know Grace Kelly.
Yeah, Grace Kelly. It's also a song by Mika, as well as the person, obviously. The Split Fries was saying that she knows it. She knows it.
I know a little German.
A little German?
No, a little German. He's sitting over there. Yeah.
You studied over... Wait, what did you just say?
No. I said I know a little German. He's sitting over there.
Oh, you're doing the whole... Okay, yeah.
Top secret, yeah.
We don't talk about dictators on this channel, Jaffe.
Oh, okay.
We don't do that here. You know, we don't fuck with the dictators, other than, you know, capitalist dictators.
No.
We love those.
All right. Go, Josh. What you got for us? What do you got for the kids?
Split fries, you are a woman now, okay? I thought you were. I swear I seen Sweet Tea call you a... Oh, never mind. Anyway, right. We have got Jaffe. Okay, so there is a new procedure that you can get. Actually, can you just for 1 second just speak? I'm having like a weird flare up in my areas.
Maybe it's all the cock you suck.
Yeah, it could be. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna have a drink and I'm gonna cough up.
Share the screen. Share the screen. Let me share my screen and then go away. That way I can
yeah. I'm having like a fucking situation going. I don't know why. You can probably hear it in my voice too, because I can hear it. You can't hear me sound different.
Maybe a little bit. Go get some water.
I'm blocked. I'm blocked up. I'm having a reaction. 1 second. I'll be right back. I've got the screen up.
All right, listen to this. This is from the MK Ultra hearings today. This happened today. MK Ultra, if you don't know, has been a much debated, debunked, believed in CIA program from, I think, the 40s, 50s, and 60s that dealt with everything from remote viewing to psychic powers and pulling thoughts out of people's minds and all of this shit, right? This is what happened today when they, in front of Congress, under oath, answered the question. Here you go.
Is it in your expert opinion that Jack Ruby and Manson were assets of the intelligence agency, specifically pertaining to MK Ultra?
I don't know if you heard that, but Jack Ruby, who's the guy who killed, I believe, Robert Kennedy, and obviously Charles Manson, who didn't kill anyone, but had his family, or his quote family, his cult, kill a lot of people. She said, is it true that those two people, Jack Ruby and Manson, were MK Ultra assets?
Were they MK Ultra victims?
Yeah, theoretically, Manson, I've never been able to prove absolutely. Jack Ruby, I believe, this is something else. The Warren Commission investigation, on the Warren Commission was Alan Dulles, the former CIA director, who authorized and ran MK Ultra until he was fired by President Kennedy. The liaison to the committee for the CIA, who handled the information coming from the CIA back and forth to the Warren Commission, was Richard Helms, who was a direct supervisor of Jolly West. They knew.
Oh, right. Sorry. Jack Ruby killed Lee Harvey Oswald, who apparently shot Kennedy, but who the fuck knows?
Who West was. They knew that what West was capable of and what they had paid him to do and what he had reported to them that he could do, including inducing mental disorders in people. That was never disclosed to the commission as far as anyone knows. So I believe that West was put in there to keep Jack Ruby from telling his story.
Wow. In closing, I just want to thank you all for being here today, and we will be following up, Dr. Kinzer, on your request to fully redact. I'll be following up personally with the director of the CIA, the MKUltra files that we do have. Also, as I noted earlier, there will be more that will be declassified, specifically pertaining to newly found records that were located in what we were discussing earlier.
That you have someone that can induce mental anguish in someone is an amazing accusation about what that program was designed to do. But again, what I love is whether or not this stuff is true or it's not true. I love that we have somebody in the government that is into this shit enough that she's holding hearings on this and UFOs, and I'm waiting for the poltergeist congressional hearing next.
What are they talking about in Congress?
She's basically has the MK Ultra, one of these guys up there talking about what we know about it, and they're saying that she asked if Charles Manson and the guy who killed Oswald, who killed Kennedy, were assets for MK Ultra. And he is saying, yes, I believe that's the case. And the idea being that the government had Oswald killed because Oswald was going to talk, and they somehow either put it in his brain with the MK Ultra project that you need to go kill Oswald, or he didn't get into the details about what being part of the MK Ultra project affected that assassination. But, you know, I feel like the older I get, the more I feel like I'm living in a fucking science fiction movie, because this is the stuff that like geeks like me love in like political thrillers and sci-fi thrillers. And, oh, they put this thought in someone's brain and the Manchurian Candidate, but you never believed it, right? You never fucking thought it was going to be true. And now I'm like, this is happening in the Congress. This is a real thing, whether it existed or not.
They talk about everything these days, though.
I love it. I want more excitement in this. Here's what I think it is. We are in a simulation, and someone got my complaint. Like the programmer got my complaint, which is like, I've been here for a while. I like what you've done with the place, but I need to make this getting kind of boring. Could you make something cool happen? And he's probably like, all right. And he's like, all right, put in the aliens, put in, and now we're starting to get, that. Look how I just gender assumed the creator was a guy. I don't know.
You did. That's crazy.
I did. I apologize. Anyway. All right. Do you feel better?
Yeah, I feel great. Is it time for me to talk about dicks again?
Please do. Oh, I know this story coming up. Please talk about this dick. Talk about the dick.
So, this is just fucking wonderful. So British men, by the way, British men, of course, starts there, getting a procedure called the vampire penis. Now, you're probably thinking, what is the vampire penis? Well, I'll explain why. I'm not joking, it is called that. And the reason is because they take blood, they spin it around like into like some kind of, then they extract plasma from it while it's spinning or something, and then they inject it into your penis. It costs £1,000, which is probably like $1,600, something like that. And apparently it's one of the most popular cosmetic surgeries at the moment in the UK.
Wait, Josh. I hear the audience asking, why would you inject?
I'm going into it because
you can't tease us.
Because doctors are saying it's because men watch far too much porn and they're feeling inadequate and they want to be bigger. They want an extra inch, and apparently it only really adds an extra inch. And is that really worth it? Is that really worth it?
Some guys, man.
It's also called the P shot. And it uses your own blood. It doesn't use someone else's or anything like that. And then when they inject it into your dick, supposedly the blood supply obviously creates a bigger size. But and again, it's not a massive difference, and it's not even guaranteed that it's going to be like improved in size. But apparently, it improves your what do you call it, stamina and performance as well. So I think people are just looking at it as some kind of enhancement, so they're diving to get it.
Is this, just so I'm clear, is this a different story than the one where you have the button you press? That's different. That's different.
That's a different one.
Okay, but it's very similar, right? Which
we
is
have a
this
lot
idea
of dick today.
Yes, men want different penis sizes, I suppose.
Yeah, so they get injected with blood from their own body, and the plasma gets extracted, and it gets put into their dick.
Let me see.
British men have dicks.
Do British men have larger penises?
Okay, I don't even know how that would. Is that?
I just want to know what the
recorded?
average is. Scientifically, both populations have nearly identical averages. Typically, erect penises in that part of the world measure between 5.1 and 5.2 inches.
That's an average?
Yeah.
I thought the average was bigger than that, to be honest.
Countries have.
Is it not? I thought the average was bigger than that.
That's the average. Penis size by country.
Okay.
Centimeters. How do you do? Okay, inches. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Okay, now listen. This country has the biggest penis. I'll save the biggest. Let me give you the lowest.
Is it an Asian country?
The smallest penis is 3.7 inches.
That's an average in their country, but it must be a low. Okay, that doesn't. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Thailand.
That's why they become lady boys and stuff. Maybe.
It could be. And then North Korea has 3.8 inches, right? So we keep going up a little bit. We keep going up. We get to Japan, 5 inches is the average. China, 5.1. We get to Finland, 5.4. Where's America? Okay, Mexico, 5.5. US, 5.6. Canada, 5.5. Russia, 5.6. Where's the UK? UK, 5.6. Now let me tell you the biggest cocks on the planet, the top 5.
Here we go.
Ghana, 6.8 inches erect. Republic of the Congo, 6.8 erect. Ecuador, 6.9. DR, is that Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
Congo? DR Congo, 7.1. The country with the largest penises in the world, clocking in at 7.13, is the Sudan.
South Sudan?
I don't even know where the fuck Sudan is.
You know where Sudan is?
No.
I thought the Sudan was split into 2, or are they unsplit?
But let me just say, I believe
it is in 2. Sudan and South Sudan. Yeah.
Where's Sudan? What continent?
Africa. It's under Egypt. It's right beneath Egypt.
Well,
yeah.
And there you go. See, I'm tired of this bullshit when people say, "Oh, it's racist if you say," and not everybody in Africa is a black man, but clearly, most people who live in Africa or from Africa, I assume it's safe to say, are black folks. Right?
Yeah, it's safe to say.
And so maybe it's a true thing that black dudes just have really.
Of course there are true stereotypes. Of course there are.
Yeah, well, Wizard says you're playing into racial narratives. I'm not playing into it. I'm literally just looking at the stats. There's math don't lie, hips don't lie.
Stats don't lie. Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. America 14.
It's very important.
This was done somewhere else because Americans don't know centimeters. We're like, what is that? Thank God they turn it into inches over here. So shut up, K-Nubs. I would never. That's a terrible thing to say. Why is it that I can't bring something up serious and then everyone, I would never say that because it's a terribly racist thing that you wrote. Terrible. League of Yuck says my cock is like Bruce Banner. So I'd rather be like the Hulk then. If yours is like Bruce Banner probably has a very small dick.
True.
And that's why Hulk hates him so much.
Not wrong.
Anyway. Point is, I don't even know what we were talking about. We were talking about vampire dicks.
We were talking about vampire dicks and men fighting for their extra inch, I guess.
Yes, that's
very important.
It's, you know, it's really
I feel like for a lot of men, it's just like lose some weight because you've got a lot of fat guys, right? A lot of like really fat guys. If you lose some weight, you can gain a few inches that way as well.
I don't know. I've never. Now, again, I know if you have a dick that is staggeringly deformed to the point that even when it's erect, it's barely functional, that's different. But that's not most men. But most men complain about or seem to really care about the size of their dick. And I'm just like, why? I've never given a shit. I've never had any complaints.
What do you mean care about, though?
Like they want it to be bigger. Like they think that matters somehow.
I don't care.
I don't care either, but clearly
I think
it's
most
something
men do, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they, though? I don't know. I'm trying to think back to my like youth and like what my friends would all be saying and stuff like that. And just I would never
talk to my friends about my dick when I was a teenager. Why the fuck do I want to talk about my dick?
I'm just trying. I can't really recall any. I think it's always talked about online.
You know.
I guess I'm just trying to think where we get that data from in our heads that men always want a bit. I don't know.
I just hear it a lot. Maybe it's not true.
Maybe it's not.
You know, what about vagina depth? Sweet Tea was talking about it the other night. Says AF. I have never been with a woman where the depth was anything I noticed. Like it's not like I've punched up into her stomach or something. You know, I mean, I don't know if that's a me issue or a her issue, but that's never been a. What's the word? That's never been an issue, I suppose. What about Bigfoot? Look, there was a sighting of Bigfoot. The last sighting in America, I think that was people took serious was in 2020 in the woods. And, you know, I mean, I believe in a lot of things. Bigfoot is one of the things that I doubt is real. Truth be told.
Come on. You don't think there's a big old hairy man out there somewhere?
I think there's plenty of them, but they're not Bigfoot. That's like Review Tech USA or something. But in terms of actually,
very accurate.
But in terms of or Glass Burrito, wink is if you know, you know. No, I think the Bigfoot thing. Even if you go and you look at the Bigfoot footage that's famous, they went into that footage and they stabilized it. Right? Because, you know, what we've had up until this point is just so jittery and stuff, and it makes it look a lot more realistic. Yeah. But when you stabilize the footage, it's like, oh, dude, that's so clearly a guy in a costume. Let me see if I can...
I think you would really love our morning show because they bring the weirdest people on. And they did bring on the penis guy that we're going to talk about in a second. And I want to watch what he said because he talked about losing his virginity. But I want to.
What morning show?
In the UK, we have a morning show.
Move on in, dude.
What was that? That was Cash Cow. Welcome, Foster Ryder. Thank you very much.
Foster
Welcome
Ryder.
aboard.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
In the UK, we have a show called This Morning. It's like our morning show. I guess you guys have morning shows as well, right? And they talk about they have like crazy guests on and talk about just insane shit. And I think it's right up your street, really. A lot of the stuff they talk about. And the topic that I found today is actually one of them.
10. Whoa, that's a whole Sky Squad, dude.
Holy shit, Foster Ryder. Thank you, buddy, for your membership. And that's pretty generous, buddy.
That is very generous. Thank you so much. What a beautiful day.
It's Bigfoot sitting in the woods in his cabin like, great, talk about me finally. I happy. Here's 10 gifted. Foster Ryder's just been waiting.
That's how it works.
You bring up Bigfoot, you son of a bitch, you get my ducats. Thank you, Foster. We appreciate it very much. Thank you so
Bigfoot.
much.
All right, he's not real. All right.
Okay, but can I just show you? Here's the stabilized footage of Bigfoot.
If we have to see the Bigfoot, is this something we've all seen before because we've all seen it?
Yes, but it's stabilized, meaning that the more you look at it,
because no one ever fucking stops talking about Bigfoot, Jaffe. Let's be real.
Just look at it. It's a guy in a suit.
No, it's not.
It's a guy in a suit.
That's my mother on a rough morning. Hey, bitch.
I wish we had a little soundboard. They're like, just terribly cheesy.
You know, we do need we do need some sounds like that we play for that are like synonymous with Crypt that we just have that occur occasionally.
I have I'll tell you off stream, but I could be getting a pretty snazzy soundboard and a bunch of cool tech pretty soon.
We love
Because I know you can
snazzy.
do it. I know you can do it digital, but I like it when you can press the fucking
Well,
button. You know.
well, the thing
I
about
can't help
my
but be racist. It's true.
you can't, yeah. Well, my
I would
favorite
like
thing
to rear up and jackknife my legs and kick you both with my foot bone.
Sorry, go ahead. Please.
is the Stream Deck. You know, it's you ain't got one of those. Mine's the 32 button one, and I actually I'm not using it. There's stuff in the way of it right now, which is I'm gonna have it out for tomorrow for the big show. You know?
I have a Stream Deck, but it's not. It's easier digital because you got to go in, you got to upload an image for it. It's just
Are you taking the piss?
No,
the Stream Deck.
Yeah,
it's so easy. There's like a fucking 500 plugins, and it connects to like every app, and you just choose icons and type what it is and what it does. You're just not allowed to use it very well.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're a boomer. This is what I've worked out now. You find it way too difficult. It's too much fuss.
It's not difficult. Not difficult. I just don't. I don't want to be any bother.
Man,
could you please pass this? Could you please pass the salt? I don't want to be a bother.
I don't want to be a bother. Hey, touche, Chav. Touche.
All right. What is it, Gray Man? What do you want to talk about? Keemstar was he's been talking about Keemstar all day. Keemstar was the drama club kid that got beat up. How come he doesn't go outside his hug box or literally spar with anyone? I don't know. Maybe because he doesn't want to box.
I don't know.
Dude would get knocked out so hard. Maybe he would, but what? I mean,
apparently,
okay.
Grey Man. I don't know. I saw something earlier about not holding pay from people, but I think if in the contract it does say that if you break certain stipulations, your pay will be held. It says that in the contract that they signed.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if that can hold up.
I
I don't think that'll hold up personally either. But
right.
I mean,
and I think he was asking about a 1099. Look, I have firsthand experience with the 1099 debacle. My last company had to pay $100,000 to the government. And it wasn't that we were trying to do anything bad. We had a real talented woman who worked with us, and she made videos and stuff like that for the company. And she had filed herself as an employee, and we filed for her as an independent contractor. And it turned out the government got involved, and they had interviews with everybody. And we're like, look, we'll be happy to pay whatever penalties. We're not trying to screw anybody, but that's just sort of what we thought. And they're like, there's like 8 or 9 criteria that if you do these things, you can't be an independent contractor. You have to be an employee.
Right.
And so we ended up, oh yeah, we were wrong. Our bad. Okay. Here's $100,000. Right. So it's an important thing, what he's bringing up, but I don't know.
I don't know if this is the place to discuss it though.
Yeah. I don't even know what he's talking about when it comes to my contract doesn't say anything like that. So
yeah,
I'm super happy about the schedule change, says Foster Ryder. We have the Rogarau legend down here instead of Bigfoot. Where's that? Like was it Louisiana?
Talking about, I guess, their version of that cryptid. I guess because let's be honest, there's tons of different versions of the same cryptid out there. Like there's like 20 Bigfoots around, all with slightly different names. Which is lovely. But fuck Bigfoot. We're over Bigfoot, guys. We're over that now. We're moving on. Let's get back to dicks.
Did y'all scare off 1, 2, 3?
No.
And I think what happened is you know.
No, he's never scared. He's just busy today, guys. He'll be back tomorrow to hate just as much. So Jaffe, more dicks. That's what I say. Okay. There's a guy called Mohammed Abad of Edinburgh who lost his penis at the age of 6 when he was dragged 600 feet under a car in 2015. After 3 years of surgery at the University College London, doctors have built him an 8-inch bionic penis using skin and tendons from his arm. It has tubes that fill with water, and when he presses a button next to his testicles, he's flooded. It obviously like inflates, and his dick is hard. So that's how he gets his dick hard. He pushes the button.
Okay, I have questions, but go ahead. Is there more?
There's let me see. Well, we're just gonna watch his side of the story.
Oh, there's visuals?
We're gonna watch. Well, we're not gonna see his dick or anything. We're gonna watch the video.
Okay.
We're gonna watch the video of this morning and just see what he has to say. We might speed it up a little bit, but I'm just intrigued by his story. I just want to see what he has to say.
Yeah, I want to see what he has to say too, and I want to know, like, can he have an orgasm? Like, what comes out? Is it the
that's
water?
a damn good question. I'm pretty sure they will get to that. We'll see. Let me see if the sound's coming through. Actually, not. I don't think. Hold on, let me just make sure. What is this? Chrome, music. 100. Right, we're good.
And you were dragged along sort of 600 feet. I mean, you were this in the very first place. And it was when you were 6 years old and you had a horrific accident. And this was, you were pushed in front of a moving car.
That's correct.
And you were dragged along sort of 600 feet. I mean, you were lucky to come out of it alive.
That's right.
And you were left with these injuries. Just explain that a little bit.
Basically, like you say, just dragged along the road, pushed along the road under the wheels of a car, 600 yards, resulting in me losing my penis and lost my testicle. Given 12 hours to live.
This testicle.
I'm just grateful I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you then spent a long time, 20 years, because they gave you, for urinary purposes, they built you a small penis that you could actually go to the loo
That's
with.
correct.
But it didn't work properly, it was leaky.
Yeah.
And you spent 20 years trying to find someone who could help you in some way. Because throughout your life, you'd been with your mates, with everyone, the virgin, and it was a tag you wanted to get rid of.
That's correct.
So it was your local hospital that finally got in touch with you and said, "We think we may be able to help."
That's correct, yeah. Moved to Edinburgh and my accident happened in 1978. Moved to Edinburgh in 1983. From 83 to
let's fucking get to the gist of it, lad.
Really want to, we can't.
So the new technology was coloplast implants. I mean, if I was you, I'd think Titan sounding good. So what is it that they actually did? How did they build you one, and how does it work?
I mean, it's quite a common thing, it's usually for the older generation, people that have got like cancer and stuff, that can't get erections and stuff. But, I'm just, like I said, grateful that I've been given the opportunity. Basically, it works. It comes in three parts. You've got a reservoir in my stomach. You've got two rods that fit at the front of my penis, and I've got a pump which is at the bottom in my testicle, in my scrotum.
So they had, but
That's
they had to build a penis
crazy.
in a...
That's a crazy device.
And then you've got a reservoir. What goes in the reservoir?
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, initially they built that for my arm.
Yeah.
So basically that's
the full length of your arm?
No, that's just taking it a bit too far. Yeah.
Just a bit of your arm.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's a question that everyone is going to ask. Could you say, "This is what I want"?
No, I just left it to them.
Of course you
That's
would.
to them.
You just
So, obviously,
Because
you
he's
get this
British,
down
an American would
Exactly.
be like, all right,
12
Doc,
inches,
here's what I want.
motherfucker.
Right? and give it Wi-Fi. This guy's like, whatever you want to do is fine with
Whatever
me.
you say, sir. Don't want to cause a fuss.
Don't want to be in any trouble while you're doing surgery on my dick.
this new
Very
technology,
accurate.
and you want to find out if it works.
Yeah.
And that's where we sort of left off this
Here
conversation
we go. This is
last
important.
time, 3 years
correct,
ago. So explain how you got in touch with Charlotte next to you then.
When I was obviously
she's had a go.
When I was on my recovery period, obviously I was like, just Facebook as you do social media. And I came across Charlotte, and obviously I just carried on from there, just emailed, and obviously she was intrigued to meet me, and I was intrigued to meet her. Just carried on from there, and we just kind of hit off.
Right.
So that was basically it, obviously.
She was very eager.
I'm just privileged that I got the chance to meet her, because she's like, at the end of the day, honoured. That's what it's basically, from my point of view, it's just...
On it? I bet she's
not
on
everybody gets that opportunity,
I think you said honoured.
It's a big thing for me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, what's your
of course
job?
It was a big thing for me as well.
Oh, she is fucking going for this one, lads.
Saucy
That's right,
British
that's
wench.
exactly-
She is a
Common
saucy
whore.
common whore. You common whore.
See what he wanted to hear.
We'll do like 30 more seconds. I want to see.
What's your job?
So I'm a sex worker. I've been a sex
Okay. All right, buddy. The gist is up. She's a sex worker, okay?
Not the gist. The jig is up.
The jig is up.
Not
the jig is
gist.
up. Yeah, hey, look. The jig is up. You common whore. She really is a common
That's right.
whore. That is crazy.
I like that Boosted Soul in the chat says an American would also demand they mount a 50 caliber gun on the
Damn
penis
right.
as well.
You're damn
Yeah.
right. You're damn right. Let's see. Do they talk about? One sec.
the bits
No,
of
keep
work that
going.
I stood for MP for fighting for sexual freedom, and that's when
Okay.
he came across and messaged me, and
jizz is up.
I was honoured. I
The
was
jizz is
thrilled.
up.
I was shocked that you know somebody in Mo's position would think of me out of the thousands of people out there that do my work. That he chose me out of that. So
I mean,
Wait. So he was looking for a whore then? Because they're telling two different stories here. It's like, oh, we met online through messaging, and then he's like, oh, he chose me out of all the ladies that do my work.
Yeah,
so he did
I mean,
pay
that's
for a
just,
whore.
you know, I've been to a brothel one time, and it's fascinating. At the very beginning, you go in, at least the one I went to, you go to a bar that's in the bottom floor of the brothel, and all the women that are available come down the stairs, and it literally is like a market where it's just like, okay, well, pick someone. Right. So I guess that's sort of what he did, but on Facebook, he's just like,
I guess so, you know, fuck the conveyor belt. Let's do this online, I guess.
You went out for dinner and then
a whole weekend.
You had a whole weekend getting to know each other.
Oh,
you
come
must
on.
have been, were you nervous?
Yeah, initially I was, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be wrong of me
well,
not to
you're
say,
not
was
going to
it?
lose your
'Cause it's just
erection.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. And then
You don't have to think
wanna
about
know
baseball
how,
or anything.
I want to know how the climax occurs. That's what I am really wanting to understand.
Actually, because I've never really been on a one-to-one with a woman, you know, so I was obviously going to be nervous, but she was brilliant, you know, she was just like, went with the flow. I just left her in control, Ken, basically. I never...
So when you say you left her in control,
she just
you
took
were
over.
literally in control.
She
Because I know the
pressed the
first
button.
time it didn't
work because I was just like, you know, nervous.
Okay, so what?
Mechanical. I mean, I would have thought that would be the great benefit.
I was difficulty because it was the first time I used it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was told, obviously, when I went after I had my surgery to go and practice, inflate, deflate, you know.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
because it was so...
you got to practice still.
And, you know, it takes a bit
That's
of
good.
time, you know, obviously, to get into where it is because it's every person gets the pump put in a different place. You have to locate it, find
so
it. You know.
So the first time it didn't happen, but the next day, and you said you had a really lovely weekend together.
We
with
had
all
an
sorts of
amazing
different
weekend, and it was amazing that Mo actually showed me how to operate it, and I had to go and operating
And
it
you did it?
myself. But when I first saw it, it was just literally. Can you remember? I went, oh, and he went, oh. I went, no. Oh.
Well, you described it as a work of art.
It's incredible.
And you want to
really
shake the surgeon by the hand.
Absolutely, yeah. If that person can go around creating such wonderful things that us women love as much as what men do, then happy days for the majority of people that get one.
So how was it?
Well, Philip, it was great. It was amazing. It was brilliant. We spent a good 2 hours together, intimately, and it was just fantastic.
Look at the guy. He's just like,
I'm a fucking
pretty.
star.
He's pretty. And she likes me.
Yeah, you know,
the position-wise was we had. I'm getting all embarrassed now. We really thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
And the
Very
thing
much
for
so.
you is that because you don't. There's no sensation.
No, I've got tendon sensation taken from my arm.
Yeah.
Which gives me sensation.
But no orgasm?
No. Well, I do orgasm, but like it doesn't obviously go. It doesn't go down. It goes down, and obviously
it does what? The devil what? What did he say?
Wait. I'm sorry. What British man? What?
He's Scottish to be exact. He's
Scottish,
British,
it's not
but he's
Scottish. He's crap.
It's a crazy language.
What is he saying?
Yeah.
Which gives me sensation.
But no orgasm?
No. Well, I do orgasm, but...
I do orgasm, but...
Like, it doesn't obviously go... It doesn't go down. It goes down, and obviously...
It doesn't go down.
Obviously, I
don't know what you fucking said. Nobody's going to work that out. Nobody's going to work that out.
Get it to AI or something.
They're not going to work that out, I promise.
Like,
AI,
what is he saying?
No, I can understand Scottish people very well, but you can't understand this fucking AI. This guy ain't happening.
All right.
Optional. You goes down and what you do is you got to do. Well, what the fuck was that? Like, I don't even know what he's talking about.
Like, inflate,
it goes down, but it doesn't go down?
Yes. But it must be so, like, this journey you've been on, and then trying to get help, and then sort of being knocked back, and then finally getting to the point where you're no longer a virgin, you've had that sexual experience. How do you feel now?
Oh, I feel brilliant. You know what I mean? It's just changed me as a person totally.
Yeah.
Because, like, 3 years ago, like, before I had my operation, I never used to be able to talk to anybody, you know. But now I
love how honest.
Oh, so he didn't have a dick before, so he didn't talk to anyone? I guess? That's pretty cool. And now he talks to everyone. He's not
There's
a
so
Scouser.
many things
Right,
I'm
he's from
wondering about.
Scotland.
But
okay, he's from Edinburgh.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say he's not Welsh, guys. All right, Nightmare's Welsh.
Nothing you are about this one. Just talking about sex family.
If I remember rightly, when I was on here last time, I started to cry almost, you know, and I'm feeling that way as well now because when somebody hits me to bed, puts me on the spot, I do get like that, you know.
Yeah.
It's just one of these things, but no, I have a lot of praise for NHS, and I'm just honoured and privileged to be given the chance.
It's a miracle what they do.
I think this is really it, though.
You guys are just friends. You keep in contact.
Yeah,
we've been friends ever since. It's been brilliant.
And it would be lovely one day. You say you would love the family and you'd love to settle down, but you've got to find the right.
But you can't do that.
I can't have kids.
What's that?
You know, he can't have kids, but okay.
Oh, I can't have kids. Yeah, you said that.
And apparently, somebody in the chat is saying that the guy host, is a pedophile.
Who?
The guy in the pink shirt. Lucy and Panther says
I don't even know what happened with that, but I think it was like 17. I don't remember. I don't know the details. I think he got fired a long time ago now, a few years ago, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, he got in some trouble. Yeah. I think he was having sex with like 17-year-olds or some shit.
Teacup Taylor says, "I'm forever going to squeeze testicles."
But anyway,
Teacup Taylor says, she says, "I'm forever going to squeeze testicles from now on and be like, it's okay, honey. I was just trying to pump you up."
Pump you up.
Yeah, I'm looking for your button.
I mean, definitely.
good for him. You know, I mean, that's great. That's great.
Definitely. Yeah.
I'd be more interested if a non-sex worker, how that has gone down, right? I mean,
that's what I'm more interested in. She sounded very paid off. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Well, she literally was paid off. I mean, that's the job. What is she going to do?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, everything she said, it was very like, oh, you know, we're still friends now, and it was delightful, and it was the best, and like, it's very, very commercialized, okay? Why can't she be honest and be like, well, it was very awkward, it was difficult, but you know what? Got the job done, good size, you know?
Oh, because she's probably marketing. Look at people going to reach out to her and say, you were so good with that guy. Yeah. You're probably going to be okay with me because my dick works.
Yeah.
It looks like Willy Wonka.
She probably was marketing because prostitution's legal here, right? So it's like, you know.
Is it legal in the UK?
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't think that was the case. I thought it was just Amsterdam.
You can. It's legal to, you know, like, yeah. You just can't have like there's no brothels though. It's like you have to do it yourself. It's your own business.
Our country is so fucked up.
What, you can't?
Anyway, whatever. No, it's illegal here. It's
everywhere?
Illegal here, except in Vegas, or not Vegas, outside of Vegas.
Yeah, because it's out in the desert somewhere, right? Like not Reno, but somewhere around there. I don't know.
It's so.
Oh, see, guys, he's not gone. He's right here. See, don't fucking scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. 1, 2, 3. He's never gonna not watch this show. Okay.
Yeah. That's terrible, Smoke Elijah. I'm not reading that. But I will go watch the Yuva Ball movie, maybe.
Oh God, was it bad?
It's bad.
Okay. Anyway, do you want to do you want to take the next one and get us off the topic of dicks?
Yeah, I do want to read Teacup Taylor. I know one person that actually has the penis like that. His wife told me that it wasn't great because you could never do anything for the moment, and it took quite a while to pump up.
I imagine it's a bit of a fuss. Yeah, not very British at all.
It's like making popcorn like the right way versus microwave. It's like it's better, but it's not. Let's just put it in the microwave and watch the movie. You know,
exactly.
That's how I think.
Yeah,
that's where my mind goes. You know,
I think that's fair.
That's fascinating, though. What a fascinating world in which we live. That is available for people. I want to talk about men and women. Is that okay?
Yeah. Wait, did someone just say prostitution is illegal in the UK? No, it's not. Prostitution itself is legal in the UK, provided that it's between two consenting adults. Okay, it's very restrictive. I'll say that, but it's legal. I mean, we have literally ads online where people post all the time, and there's literally public whore websites. I'm pretty sure where they get rated and stuff. They rate them and everything. It's crazy.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, they got reviews and stuff. It's crazy. Like you can be like, oh, you know, I had a great time with Sandra the other night. Yeah, it's very open and out there.
Prostitution is legal, but many related activities are restricted. Josh is absolutely right. Yeah. Selling sexual services privately is lawful, provided it's done independently and not in a public space.
Yes, no ruffles, no agencies, really.
Northern Ireland is different.
Yes, I imagine.
You can't do it there.
Very religious.
You can't do it there. Yeah.
Over there, religious. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, religion.
Yeah, they love a bit of religion over there. So that's probably one of the most religious places in the UK.
Gross. Yeah. So gross. knows?
Beautiful.
Anyway, Josh, will you do me a massive favor?
1, 2, 3. Don't fucking question me. Go ahead. What's the favor?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Why don't you die?
Whoa!
In Minecraft.
Wow! 1, 2, 3 is a fucking. He's like a pet. Don't fucking do that.
I know, but you're like in an abusive. You're like Animate, Ike Turner. You're like in an abusive relationship. At first, you're like. He says,
bullshit.
Don't correct me, 1, 2, 3. And so I come at 1, 2, 3. Don't be mean to 1, 2, 3. He loves me. He's just doing that. That's how he shows he loves me. Teacup Taylor, you old knucklehead McGee, welcome.
No, that is correct. Ireland is not the UK,
buddy.
but Northern Ireland is the UK. What's the...
Thank you, Teacup.
Oh, thank you, Teacup. Is it Teacup? I can't say. The words are like they're blending to me. The letters, sorry.
Great. What do you want? What do you want to talk about Keemstar?
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to personally.
You don't want to? I'm just but I want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing.
Okay.
Which is, do you think everyone is as dumb as you are? Everybody is in a transactional relationship. Any job you take is because you want something out of it. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's exposure. Sometimes it's experience. Do you honestly think that you're the only one that knows that when you get into bed with businesses, they're going to try to exploit you within an inch of the law? That's business. That's capitalism. We don't need you coming. I mean, you're welcome to. We appreciate you watching the show, but it's not like you've discovered an amazing insight into the way people do business, and you're here like opening up our eyes. Yeah, we get it.
Wrong. I'm amazed. I'm amazed.
All right, I'm gonna go get
baffled.
a Coke. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you do.
I'll be right back.
Okay, now guys, can we just gather around, please? Can we just gather around and can we all just chill the fuck out? You know, isn't that what this is all about? Just chilling the fuck out, sitting back and letting the good times roll. You know, let the capitalists win. That's what I say. Keem. We didn't have to talk about that guy. Come on, guys. You know, he's getting married soon. Anyways, 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? What do you mean gay? What gay, motherfucker? This is not Lolcow Gay. This is Lolcow Crypt. We have not been talking about dicks for over 40 minutes. Okay, buddy? We have not been doing that here. My nuts are too soft. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, who? Wait, excuse me? That sounds like a crazy problem. July 1st, we get a new intro to Lolcow Dick. We're not doing Lolcow Dick. That is not the show. We're not... Do you know what? I kind of do wish we could rebrand the name. I kind of do wish that. Maybe a new name would be fucking dope. Lolcow Madhouse, methinks. Lolcow Madhouse. Let's fucking do it. Lolcow Ass. Yeah, that'll be a good one too. There's a lot of names that I want to say, but I can't say them because people have been previously in trouble for saying those Lolcow shows. Jaffe, if we could change the name right now, what would you change the name to?
To this show, you mean?
Yeah. We have to kill Tex Legacy. That shit sucks. Okay, I'm kidding, but I'm just saying if well, it's not going to happen, by the way. And so don't. It's just like it's like a thing just to think about. Like if you could give the show a name, what would you call it? I imagine there's a lot of thought into this.
Weird. Look how weird. Maybe?
Look how weird. I'd like that. That'd be good. It's very simple, but I like that. Look how weird.
I like 1, 2, 3 says Lolcow. By the way, here's the deal. We have about 40 minutes left of today's show. We don't really have a goal today, but I'm going to propose one. Obsession, the motion picture, tonight in the VC.
I wanna watch that, yeah.
If we get 55 members before the end of the show.
Including ones that we've received or not?
No, starting from scratch.
Oh, we're starting from scratch, guys. If you want to watch Obsession, that I personally really want to watch, and I think Jaffe really wants to watch it.
I'm going to watch it regardless.
Well, don't tell him that. You don't tell him that. You say, I'm not going to
watch it in the Discord, though.
No,
I'm going to watch it on my own.
No, but what you say is, I'm never going to watch it ever in my life.
Right.
You got to fucking pander a bit. You know, you got to pander, Jaffe.
I'll never watch it. Don't make me not watch it.
You got to say, don't make me watch it, you fuckers. I will never watch it. We're gonna set a goal. Let me do that right now. It takes me a second. I've got to pull it up. I closed my page. Take them for a ride. Oh, wait, what is this? Goal menu. Start new goal. What do you say, 55? 55?
50, I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I'm just
let's just do 35.
No, that's not
40
enough money.
then.
45.
For me, okay, whatever.
All right, 40. 40's fine.
Go suck a big fucking
40.
dick.
You don't have to do that, okay? That's enough dicks for today. We're not talking about any dicks anymore.
That's a lot of dicks. That's a lot of dicks.
We have had a lot of dicks on today's show, and there's no dicks anymore from this point forward.
Men, just innocent men.
And don't make a joke saying, "Well, shouldn't you leave then?" or anything like that. We don't need that. We don't need jokes. We don't need jokes. Okay. Oh dear Lord. 1, 2, 3 is saving up for the bionic pecker. I believe that.
Good
actually.
for you. Good for you.
I
1, 2, 3.
do believe
You need
that.
it. You
I
need
do
it.
believe that. 1, 2, 3.
right.
You know.
I would like to talk about men and women. Do we have our goal up on the screen?
Yeah, I think so. Let me check. I said it, but maybe I disabled the. Oh, for fuck's sake! That.
Good night, Kamra. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you so much for sharing your experience. Your job sounds fascinating, dude. I hope to see you soon.
Go, member go. There it is. Hold on. Okay, now. Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm dying. I guess. I don't know, I'm coughing and stuff. Anyway, I'm here. Onwards. Let's see what we've got.
I want to ask women, I guess, or men, but I'm going to put this up on the screen. This is this I think was staged, but I think it's based on actual experiences. Here you go. Tell me what you guys think about this in terms of, because Josh and I were looking at this before the show and going, do guys do this? Like, do women have to put up with this, or do guys know they're doing it? Because here it is. Oops, hang on. Where's the audio? All right, so she goes over and sits there to kind of make a point, right? Like, fuck you dudes.
Yeah.
But the dudes don't seem all that put out by it. Like, so it makes me think that dudes do the man spreading, and it's not because they're trying to be dicks or anything. They're just kind of oblivious, or...
Well, my point was that I don't think anyone goes in between people and sits down and spreads their legs. But I think when there's originally space, let's say when some seats are empty, they might have their legs wide open. But typically when people sit down in the UK, people will just close up and get a bit more, tight in the way they carry themselves, or bring their shoulders closer together, or their legs. Like, I don't really see this kind of thing.
Elijah says Ethan Klein debunked manspreading 10 years ago. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I would say I don't think it's real.
I don't sit that way at all. Foster says I think most of them are oblivious. John Pond says it's not a real thing. Bumblebee says being oblivious, though, is still a problem. I can see that.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's what I really don't like, is oblivious people of both genders, or just being oblivious in general. I don't like that. I don't like, 'cause people do seem to go out in public and they just go, oh fuck it, like nothing matters but what I'm doing.
People are assholes, but at least they're not psychopaths.
I don't know how people act like that. I don't know how they act like that.
Well, I can tell you. Would you like to know? Maybe we'll save this for a little bit. Whenever you're ready for it, Josh, you let me know when you want me to.
Is it going to depress me or something?
It depends what your answers are.
Oh, yeah. I want to do this now, because are you testing me? Am I a fucking...
Well, it's anybody. So basically, I'm going to ask you a series of questions and keep track of yes or no. They're yes or no questions, okay? 1 in 100 people have this tendency, have this problem. Okay.
How many in 100? 5.
1 in 100.
Oh, 1 in 100 people. Okay.
Do you have a degree in economics or business or law?
No.
Okay, that's no. Keep going. Keep track. Keep track, boys. You guys get a pad of paper at home.
Well, just count how many yeses I say, or
yes and no. Just type. So one.
Okay, I'm gonna write down.
One would be no. The next question: do you like city life more than nature life or rural life?
Oh, I'm a big mix though. I'll just say yes. So yes, because I really like the fact there's so much to do and so many places to go and so much, like so many people to.
So you like city life more than rural life? That's a yes for you. Okay. Does your humor focus mostly on sarcasm and cynicism?
Depends. I'll just put yeah.
Okay,
Fuck
but
it.
on the whole, yes or no?
No, I'd say no, but I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Well, no, we want an accurate read. This is
Yeah, I mean, this is,
science.
you know, it's accurate in some places, but not my real life.
All right.
Kinda.
All right.
I guess.
Do you like foods that taste bitter?
Marmite? Yeah.
I don't know what Marmite is, but
it's yeast.
Is it bitter?
It's a yeast extract. Yeah, it's very bitter.
Okay, so that's a yes. Okay. Do you love the Eminem song "Lose Yourself"?
Love? No. Like, yes.
Okay. But love, no. Okay.
I thought you ought to give me a different test under the guise of something else. But I think I saw what it was earlier. So
Okay. When someone yawns, does it make you yawn?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's no. If you were watching just now and you yawned because I yawned, you had to put yes, but okay, it's no. Do you drive or want to drive a BMW?
Do I drive or want to drive a BMW? No.
Yes.
No. No BMW.
When there were lockdown instructions for the pandemic, did you ignore them?
No.
Okay. Do you post a lot of selfies online?
No.
Okay. All right. That's the test. Now,
I thought it was 20 questions.
I don't know how many.
Okay, that
I
was the
can't
other thing
count.
was 20. That was like 9.
No.
Unless
Yeah,
I missed
that's
one.
different. All right. So did anybody get more yeses than nos is my first question. How many did you get, Josh?
I
How
got
many
3
yeses did you put in?
yeses.
Okay. So this does not apply to you. Did anybody in the chat get more yeses than nos? If you did, you have a high chance of being 1 in 100 people who suffer from this malady. Let's give them a second.
Yeah, and we are diagnosing you, by the way. It's very important to know that.
It's accurate.
We are
You have
doctors.
to tell, you have to tell your insurance company. Okay, Evil Jim Crick got more yeses. Okay.
No
Anybody
way.
else? PJ Equine only got 2 yeses. Teacup got 2 yeses. Okay, good. Well, here you go. Here you go.
Oh, Evil Jim Crick. He knows.
1 in 1,000, 1 in 100 people. Where did it go? 1 in 100 people have psychopathic tendencies. It rises to 1 in 5 in company CEOs, about the same rate as amongst prisoners. And all of those things we just went over will tell you if you have a high percentage chance of being someone with psychopathic tendencies. Psychopathy, it's a personality disorder where you lack guilt and empathy with other people. They say right now on the global stage, Russian President Vladimir Putin qualifies as one of the world's worst examples of harboring this illness. There you go.
Oh.
Be aware.
Be aware. That's
aware.
nice. That's nice. So is that what it is? Is this like a PSA to check yourself and see if you're
I
a
think it's
crazy
a PSA.
motherfucker?
I just think it's like
A random test.
You know, Teacup says, I knew that test. I'm in school for my PhD to become a clinical psychologist. Yeah.
Oh, they use
so,
that for
yeah.
real, for real, for real.
Well, this isn't an official test, but the
No.
questions are probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Sheet says, I knew eating mom's spaghetti in my BMW while taking a selfie was a bad idea. Well, I added this. Yeah, that's right.
There
Yeah, you're the
is.
only Well, you're the only psycho in the chat, but we only have like 110 people
No,
watching.
well,
So
Evil Jim Crick, we knew. Okay, you're an
The-
evil
yeah, the
bastard.
math kinda works
You're-
out.
Yeah,
The
it
math
works
kinda
out
works out.
very well.
Well, yeah, this is out of the DSM-5. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. 1, 2, 3
I
went
agree.
silent, so probably not. Yeah, you're right.
I agree
Yeah,
with
you're
1,
right.
2, 3. I agree. I think, you know, he's a leader. Do you think they have nice people in charge or ruthless people?
No,
they have
I-
ruthless
I-
assholes, 100%.
I agree, and it's terrible, but you're not wrong. That is, you know, that is what it takes. That's the world we've built.
Nobody
We've
wants to
allowed the
fucking help
people.
anyone. They just
No,
want
we've
power.
allowed the people that are assholes because fundamentally we feel like we need to be taken care of and we're scared, and they're willing to throw themselves up there and pretend they know what's going on, and they get all the power. It's disgusting.
Get rid of them. Can we just fucking get rid of every politician that stands right now and just choose a better world? How about that? Let's become a dictatorship for the world. Let's take over every country, get rid of every border. Let's have one government. Let's complete the European Union's dream to be one country under one terrible system. I like that idea.
Yeah, but I don't like that idea. I mean, I don't mind the idea, but it assumes we're gonna. I care more about the leader. How do you find the right leader?
You don't. I don't think it's possible right now. I really don't. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't think it's really possible at all to find a good leader these days.
You know what it is possible to do, though?
What's that?
Not just get donations for our obsession goal tonight at watching Obsession on NBC. But it's also pretty easy to go to a movie and get yourself a nice, shiny popcorn bucket.
Ooh.
Now, we have talked about popcorn buckets on the show before. We enjoy them. We dig them.
We do. Is this movie out yet, by the way? Because I do want to see this one.
It's not out yet. This movie comes out in July. It is the new Christopher Nolan movie. And there's one popcorn bucket that, for some strange reason, it's nice. It's a nice.
I think it's a bad shape, though.
It looks like an IMAX camera. But this is the one that I think all the kids.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot, but it's big.
It's big. I think it opens weird too.
It does. Well, that's sort of
more it makes sense.
Accurate though.
Yeah, of course.
But this is the popcorn bucket for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, and it is massive. Look at this fucking thing.
Why didn't he pull the fucking wrapper off?
Well, he's giving it away.
Oh.
So I think he wants to make it clear that it's like yeah, but it opens. You can kind of see it here. It opens in the stomach, I guess, where the soldiers actually came out of the Trojan Wars. And the popcorn, it makes a little shelf for the popcorn, which I don't know if the whole thing is filled with popcorn or it just fills from like the torso.
Okay, I've got a picture that's better. Hold on, let me send it to you so you can pull it up.
Yep. Oh, you pull it up. I'll just.
Nah, I don't want to.
Okay.
You can click that.
Because
you can see the popcorn in there. Oh wait, the link's down here. This is the direct to the actual image. Oh my god, that is so cool.
Did you send it? You sent it to me?
Yeah, I'll just let me just share my screen.
Okay.
I was trying to be difficult. It didn't work.
Teacup, you collect these buckets. You've made lamps. That's pretty cool.
This is how it works. It stands.
It stands, yeah.
And you know,
and so yeah, I guess the popcorn goes down that way. I don't want to eat popcorn out of that fucking thing. I mean, I think it's cool.
It's a cool thing. It's just I don't think it's very practical, is it?
No, I don't know if it's supposed.
Okay.
I want one of the Spider-Man one, but I want it because I want to put it on my back shelf.
Look at this. It looks like a chocolate horse. Like you can eat it.
It does.
It really does. Yeah. And oh wow. Of course, you have to film a dramatic with the butter being
water
sprayed.
Spray. Yeah, it's like, why is that there?
Yeah, no one knows. Wow. Yeah. July 17th.
Not too bad. So I'm going to see it though. I'm going to see that. I'm going to see Spider-Man.
It's a cool bucket idea. It doesn't function like a cool idea though. It's not super practical. But
I don't imagine.
Are these more like people collect them and put them in the background sort of things? Is that what people do?
People Teacup says she collects them and makes lamps out of them.
That's cool.
I don't collect them, but I am going to get one to put on my back wall from Spider-Man because it's a really cool bucket. But you know, people collect shit. Who the fuck knows? People were collecting Funko Pops for forever.
Oh, yeah.
Now those are kind of dead.
A lot of people are selling those now. Yeah, people are giving up on those.
Well, listen, I can. Let me just tell you, you youngsters out there, you young whippersnappers, you hoodlums. Let me tell you something. I was at Comic-Con when I was about Josh's age, and I remember looking around and going, all these comic books. I wonder if one day video games will be worth money, right? And you live long enough and you're like, you goddamn right. Like they just sold a copy of Super Mario Brothers for $3 million, right? A shrink wrap copy.
Yeah.
And more important, so if you look at Funko Pops, go buy Funko Pops. Go buy things that were popular and are no longer popular now, because in 20 years, the kids are going to have mega nostalgia, and you're going to be able to go online. Now they're dated, they're dumb, they're old, they're cringe, whatever. But in 20 years, you're going to have, 30-year-olds going, I have money to spend now, and oh my God, remember Funko Pops? Those were so cool. I wonder if they still have the one of, Grover from the Muppets. Oh shit, they do. Or Sesame Street.
But weren't they like mass produced though? And there's so many people collected them. There's going to be so fucking many though.
I some of that's true, but
there's going to be no scarcity or rarity. I feel like
collect a bunch of things from, like, I would go to McDonald's and I would get cool shit from McDonald's. Those McDonald's toys now sell insane. Just put it in the closet. Don't think about it. Same with video games. We're about to get rid of all physical video games. It's not going to be even like movies. You can't, you have to have the right box to play the game on if it's not digital. And so it's not going to be like you'll be able to release a record player that'll play games. It doesn't work that way. So even if it's a shit game, go buy a bunch of cheap games that are shrink wrapped and put them in the closet. In 20 years, it'll be like,
they get very nostalgic and they want that shit in 30, 40 years, to collect it. So there is actually a lot of chance with that, with a lot of things these days. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be collectible that isn't now in 40 years. You're damn right. You're damn right.
Yeah, in 40 years, it goes fast. So I know it feels like, oh, that's a long time. No, dude, it goes quick. Especially if you have kids, it goes real quick. So before you know it, you'll be able to just, I need to pay the mortgage, sell a Funko Pop.
Imagine something could be in your room right now that in the future will be worth like 25 times its value. Crazy. Could happen. Could happen. He's running away. He's never coming back. Video games are a great investment. I guess it depends on the game, and depends. I mean, you could tell yourself that with a lot of things. I think people do, right? They tell themselves that everything's a great investment because you have to argue with yourself on whether it's worth buying. I don't know. Boogie has been bringing it up every fucking day on LolCow Live. Every single day he's been crying about GTA 6. Oh, it's digital. Oh, it's digital. Who gives a shit? Who actually genuinely gives a fuck? If the game's good, the game's good. I don't give a shit.
It's a generational thing. I don't give a shit either. I will say I have been getting retro games recently. Because I have a sponsor who does retro games, a really great retro game treasure, but it's been fun getting manuals again and getting the discs again and being able to put it right in the PS2 and it just works and all that shit. I get that. I really, really get that. But yeah, I don't give a shit about, that's where it's going. It's just becoming. Smoke Elijah says, I genuinely care. You will own nothing and be happy. You're the issue, Josh. No, that's because Josh doesn't see an issue, and neither do I. There's no issue. Who cares? You care, and that's fine. But I don't care, and Josh doesn't care. It doesn't bother me that if I buy GTA 6 or a license or whatever, and in 10 years from now, for whatever reason, oh no, it doesn't run anymore.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I've had I have things to do. But if you're a collector, I respect it. Speaking of collectibles, one of the most valuable collectibles I own is the Papa Jaffe Funko Pop. You goddamn right.
Wait, that's
there
real?
Aren't many of these. You goddamn right, it's real. Papa Jaffe, only one made.
Can you explain?
Holding a box of pizza, and I think I have a phone or something in my hand.
Can you explain how this comes about? I'm
just a pretty big deal. I'm pretty famous. And the other thing that I'm hoping will be valuable is the Wicked doll of Elphaba that has the porn site on the back. I think we talked about that before, though, right?
Not me and you, no.
Wicked.com is a porn site, and a bunch of these came out when the first Wicked movie came out, and they didn't realize that it wasn't wickedthemovie.com, and so they pulled them. So and they're not worth a lot yet, but I made sure to make sure I had one of these, and it's been sitting in a closet since
URL? Then. I've never heard of that.
Wicked.com is a porn site. It is not the site that they wanted the kids to go to. They wanted the kids to go to wickedthemovie.com.
How do you fuck that up so bad?
I don't assume that they are. I don't assume they're working there anymore at Mattel or wherever.
I don't imagine so.
Yeah. Foster says, I care. With digital only, they can change, update, alter without anyone's consent. Yeah, they can.
Give a shit. I just don't care about stuff like that personally. I mean, I don't know why people care so much about so many things. You know, life goes on. There's so much more to care about. I completely respect your opinion and that you care, and I'm not going to be like, you know, you shouldn't care. That's up to you, because everyone's different about how they feel about things, you know.
Yeah.
People care about that, I guess, but I just for me, seeing how the world is moving, we don't, you know, my PC doesn't have a disk drive. Someone else said that in the chat earlier. We don't build our PCs with drives in anymore. We don't do that, you know.
Yeah. And I don't feel Red Sheets as an uncaring Frenchman. Shocking.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
But no, I don't care either. I respect there are people that do care, but for me, yeah, I'm just kind of like, you know what? Here's what it would be. My guess is the closer you ascribe or the closer you embrace like Buddhist or Buddhist non-religious, but
I think I do really.
Thought, I do too, and that's why I'm kind of like everything's impermanent anyway. I don't feel like, you know, it's like the scenarios that get painted for me are like, well, what if you wake up one day and your favorite movie is not on Netflix anymore? I'm like, okay,
yeah,
you know. Well, I can live without that.
I've always thought that I may be very close to like the Buddhist style of thinking, right? Because I'm very much like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, does this really matter? And that's how I deal with a lot of situations, you know?
Yeah.
I just go, does this really matter? Like, does it matter that if something at this job goes wrong? Really? No. There are plenty of other jobs you can get the next fucking day.
Yes.
Who gives a shit?
And none of it matters. It all goes away.
Yeah.
No, you know, and just, you know, it's a game anyway. Whether it's literally a game or not, you have to look at it like it's not that serious. It doesn't mean you don't have
can just
tragedies that
understand
make
why
you
people
sad.
are so
Of course
depressed
you do.
these days, you know, because like people care about all these small things, and I think the Buddhists are kind of right on the thinking of like, you know, like why? Why?
The Buddhist mantra is ultimately comes down to
why?
Meh.
Why bother? Yeah, I love that shit.
I discovered that philosophy when I was like 25, changed my life. I've absolutely adored it. It's different, says Plunder, because you pay $100 for a specific game, totally different from the Netflix combo.
You know what? You know what I will say? Getting a collector's edition and not getting a statue, or something like that is fucked up. I'm upset with that. If you have a collector's edition or like an ultimate edition or whatever that's maybe like over 100, right? You should give them something.
Yeah,
whether it be a poster or anything.
But but they've sold 39 million. I mean, think about this.
They don't have to. You're right.
They have sold 39 million of both versions, not each, but collectively of both editions. One's $80 and one's $100. There is no disc. There is a box that has a code in it. If you even decide to buy that physical box, and you don't need to, because even if you still want to pre-order it, you can pre-order it up until the hour it comes out and still get all that stuff. It's digital. It's not going to be sold out. But people still ran to the computer, never saw a bit of gameplay and said, take my money. It's like the game's not out till November. You haven't seen reviews. You haven't seen gameplay. What's the hurry?
I mean, I know I'm going to like the game no matter what, but I haven't pre-ordered it. There is no rush, really, is there?
No, I don't.
Well, I think I will just cause. I think I will.
Okay.
I think I will.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't give a fuck. Well, you know, I'll pay for it now rather than later. Sure, I don't care.
But what if it turns out the reviews are like, dude, it's terrible?
I'd still play it.
Okay, fair.
If it's terrible, yeah, I'd still play it. I'll probably do some videos on it or something like that.
Yeah, well, I would do that too. I started playing Sleeping Dogs, though. I'd never played Sleeping Dogs. It's $2.99 on Steam right now. And everybody's been telling me it's one of the greatest open world games ever made.
Sleeping Dogs?
It's like it's like a Grand Theft Auto, came out on the PS3, Xbox 360. Yeah. This is the HD version on PC. Very well reviewed.
It's the black and white cover thing with the little artwork on the front. It's like an Asian themed one, right?
Yeah, you play a Hong Kong undercover cop infiltrating kind of a series of street gangs. It's an open world, very GTA. And it's really good. Emma Stone is in the goddamn thing. It's crazy. It's really, really good. But I am interested in GTA 6, but I have no desire to order it.
Do you not like Rockstar games? I think Rockstar puts out amazing products, and I think this could kill. Do you think it could kill Rockstar if they do release GTA 6 and it's terrible after all this hype and all these years?
Yes,
I think it could kill their company.
But
I really do think
I don't
so.
think. Well, I mean, it's a company. It wouldn't kill their brands because 2K have the brands.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
The one of the biggest reasons I'm not worried about it, but I'm not like all in yet, is because a handful of the really key executives and key creatives left. Right? They're not the guy who wrote or the primary writer of Red Dead or the first GTA, 3, 4, 5 or whatever it was, gone. Right?
Yeah.
So this is the first time they will have released a game without that leadership, and it may not be very good. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think it'll be perfect, beautiful, amazing.
But I'm looking forward to it.
I'm definitely quitting my job that day. All of my jobs.
Yeah.
This show.
We'll just play it. We'll just play it on the show.
Yeah, we'll just be live the whole 24 fucking hours. I'm just gonna go live and say fuck this circuit shit.
Your screen will have your GTA, mine will have mine, and we'll just be playing.
We'll just sit like vegetables and just mumble to each other. That would be a fucking awesome stream. What do you mean? That would be so great. Instead of a sleep stream, we do a Jaffe Josh GTA 6 24 hours.
GTA. Goddamn right.
And then what we do instead of going to sleep, we just pass out on the spot and have little breaks here and there. It'd be fucking awesome. And we eat from our popcorn buckets. Oh,
our
what
Trojan
a fucking
horse
dream.
popcorn.
What a dream, man.
Says, there's no doubt GTA's already done numbers. It literally has already sold over 40 million copies at on average $90. So you do the math, because I can't do math. What is that? $360 million?
I didn't hear your math, but Planophonics says she thinks it's going to be mid. But I'll still play. Wait, Red Dead 2 was not mid. That was a beautifully made game. Wow, incredible, great story.
And GTA 5 and GTA 4.
They're all well made, to be honest.
Grass-fed, I agree it can't live up to the hype. You're absolutely right that a lot of people have, but I still, and that's why I think there is a danger, such as it is, whatever that means, that this game won't be the cultural phenomenon, but it doesn't mean it won't be a good game. But I do think you've had 15 years since the last Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah.
And what ends up happening when you have that kind of delay is nostalgia takes over for the brand. We saw it with Star Wars, right? Which is, you go so long without a drink of water and you romanticize what it meant to you. And there's a lot of things, like people will come to me all the time and say, "Oh, Jaffe, thank you for making the games you worked on. It made my childhood." And while I appreciate that, a lot of what they're saying is our game, while it was a great game, or our games were great games, right place, right time. They were a young age. They were playing with their dad, nostalgia, blah, blah, blah.
It's important. And
then a new game comes out 20 years later, and it's like, why doesn't it feel the same? It's like, because it was never really about the game.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of that danger where people are going to have these expectations because of how they came up with GTA, and it's like, but you're not 14 anymore. That's
why there'll never be another good MMO ever again. Like, MMOs used to be so wildly popular, when World of Warcraft was in its prime. It had over 10 million subscribers, paid subscribers to the service.
Insane.
And now MMOs really are dying. There isn't really any super great one with millions and millions of players anymore, really. I mean, it's the nostalgia around being a teenager, getting home from school, jumping on with your guild and doing stuff together as a team. And also with old MMOs, chat rooms and stuff were relatively new at the time when they were at their peak. So people loved the experience of chatting with people while playing these games. It was crazy new.
People are nuts. I mean, I'm sure there. I didn't even want to say this, but I'm going to say it. It's a tasteless thing I'm about to say, but it's funny, but it's tasteless. Which is, I'm sure there were people in Auschwitz that are were nostalgia for the concentration camps. People will be nostalgic for anything. I'm kidding about that, of course.
Yeah.
But when I think about it, though, I look at the early internet, and I'm or memes. Like, can you imagine in 15, 20 years, there's going to be this very successful coffee table book that's just going to be like 600 pages of, oh my God, remember that meme?
Remember this.
Oh my God, remember that meme? Remember that? Same thing, like I get nostalgia for old internet. For
people are, yeah, exactly. The dislike button
like
numbers. People miss the dislike button numbers. We're never getting over that. We're never getting over that shit. Talking of disliking, definitely do not dislike this video. Make sure you like it. Don't dislike it just to anger me because I won't see the number probably. But I do appreciate when you like the stream. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Very sweet of you.
Sammy says I'm nostalgic for parts of 2020. I am too. Obviously, I don't want the pandemic. I don't want people dying. I don't want people sick. I don't want people losing jobs. But there was something still very unique and warm about having the whole family together. And I remember once we all put everybody in the car and we went for a drive because that's all we could do. And we all just took turns taking music on Spotify. And then we picked up food at curbside and ate it in the car by the beach. And it was like, you know, it came out of a need to deal with the pandemic, which was tragic. But yeah, you know, there was a lot of
there is nostalgia for everything. There's a lot of nostalgia for Soviet Union. You know, a lot of countries that in Eastern Europe like live for the glory days of the Soviet Union. You know, there are people out there who miss everything that once was, and I guess that is just part of life.
Well, it really, yes, you're right, and a lot of it also does come from the fact that you know you made it. I mean, think about that. Think about
you made it.
Nostalgia is so powerful.
It really is.
That it, like, how do I put this? It's like life is so difficult and uncertain that you can be nostalgic for anything because you know you made it through that.
Yeah.
But today, you don't know if you're going to make it through today. So, you know, there's probably some low level of dread that every human deals with all the time. That animals don't have because they're brains, but we're constantly at some level like, if I leave the house, I could get hit by a car. If I get in the car, I can get in an accident. If I go to the store, someone could shoot it up. It's constantly that drone back there. And I think nostalgia plays a part because you know you made it. And if you made it, that's got to be better than the drone.
People really do yearn for the breadline. They really do. Fear. Everyone loves the breadline. Come on.
I waited in a line at the grocery store 6 feet to get into the grocery store in the pandemic. They let one person in at a time and they only allowed 30 people in the store at a time. And I kind of have nostalgia. It was just like, I remember going, it was like I'm doing it for my family.
Like queuing for a Harry Potter book in 2005. That's right. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I do miss those like nightly releases of video games and stuff. Those were cool. They should do those. I think they should do those on like a symbolic level. Like, you know, like for GTA, I feel like there should be like a night release. Like some games should do night releases at stores still, but you get something else. You get the game, but then there's like a bonus item for people that attended, and it's like a nostalgia thing because people like that shit, man.
But they are doing it. I think the thing people who are no longer in that age don't realize, and maybe it comes with having kids, is it's not the specifics, right? It's the age and it's the connection. So my kids don't have that experience, but they have experiences like their nostalgia is going to come from Discord hangouts or playing Among Us or going to see. It's a big or Club Penguin. It's a touch point for these kids.
No,
not just
Club
digital.
Penguin.
I'm just saying
Come
that,
on, Jaffe.
you know,
No one's nostalgic for Club Penguin. Come on.
You would be surprised. You would be surprised. Yeet says standing in line outside at 6 a.m. to get concert tickets for the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody can. That was the day, man.
That was the day, man. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Sammy says going to the grocery store early in COVID felt like I was foraging for food for my family, like an animal braving the wild.
That's so fucking awesome. That's so fucking awesome. And it kind of makes you feel more human, right? You know, like, you know, get out there.
Yeah.
Get what you need for your family.
The distancing disease is what brought us together, you know?
It really did. But then what I also find, though, is that all diminished very quickly afterwards, though. We all went back into our ways so quickly. I think a lot of people went back into their ways of selfishness very quickly after the problem was overall not solved, but, you know, whimpered out, I guess. Do you not agree with that? Because there was a lot of communities were coming together through the internet, through like out the window, through singing, through clapping, through anything.
I miss the days of sitting with my monitors and on this screen I had like live concerts from like the Indigo Girls because they couldn't tour, none of the, you know. And then on this monitor, I was watching, you know, live video of like protests for the George Floyd thing, and on this monitor, you know, it was there was something. I even liked when they did Comic-Con at home. You couldn't go to Comic-Con, so everybody watched. It wasn't as good, of course, but it was still something kind of. I think that, you know what it is? I think it was because we no longer we're so fragmented that it's the first thing in a long time that we don't all watch the same shows anymore. We don't all see the same movies, the same song. Everybody's got their own, you know, algorithm. But this was, everybody finally was drinking for the first time in ages from the same well, and it was nice. It was a nice sense of community.
It was actually nice, yeah, in a weird way.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that's the show. I hope you've enjoyed the show. A Lolcow Crypt today with Josh and Jaffe. We've had a wonderful time, haven't we?
We have, and tomorrow we'll have a wwonderful time, but at a different time.
Damn right. So that is a reminder to all of you that tomorrow it will be 1:30 Eastern. What time is that for you, Jaffe?
10:30 California time.
10:30 California time. I can't speak anymore. That's great. 1:30 p.m. Eastern, guys. We are right up after Gay, and then Reapers is after us, but Reapers is not running actually right now.
And hopefully tomorrow we'll get a brand new Crown song from our
of course.
Crown.
PJ, thank you again, PJ, for the support. That is amazing. Yeah. Wow.
And thank you all, and thank you for the pay pigs and all that stuff. Thank you for supporting the show. You guys like it.
Thank you.
Consider a super thanks. If we get a super thanks, we'll read it on the chat tomorrow, or on the show tomorrow. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the conversation. We appreciate it.
Yep. All right, guys. Have a good one. Ciao for now. See you later. Okay.